Well, hey there, friends, and welcome back to another Movie Reviewers 100 video. Mr. Movie Night here. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I was in beautiful South Beach, Miami, and yeah, it was actually really nice down in Florida. Unfortunately, it was work-related, so yeah, it wasn't exactly a leisure trip, but made it back okay in one piece. And time for a Movie Reviewers 100 video. Today is Monday. It's my day as usual. And our theme this week is that there is no theme. We can pick any movie in our collection, and of course that's always a hard choice for me because I have quite a few, as you can see here. What I decided to choose though was a comedy, which is one of my favorite all-time comedies, and that is the 1985 Carl Reiner directed, John Candy starring Summer Rental. If you folks have not seen this movie will brighten your day. It's very funny, as of all John Candy's movies. John Candy, rest in peace. I love him. He was just an awesome asset to 80s, 90s comedies, and it's a shame he died. But this movie is really funny, directed by Carl Reiner, like I said, who directed The Jerk and some other really funny, great movies. This also stars a lady named Karen Austin that plays his beautiful wife. It has Carrie Green from The Goonies. Some of you may know she was the kind of the long red-headed girl that Troy, or not Troy, but Bran or whatever his name was after, or was like wound up dating. I can't remember all that, but anyway, she was in The Goonies. It also has a young Joey Lawrence, which is interesting. He plays the son, so I'm pretty sure about that. Anyway, fun movie. John Candy plays a guy named Jack Chester, who is an overworked air traffic controller, probably in a city like Chicago or something like that. I can't remember exactly what city he's in, and his boss pretty much just tells him, "Look, man, pack up your family, take a vacation." So they pack the crew up, and he's got like 3 kids, like a little young daughter too. But anyway, they pack up the station wagon, whatever. They head down to the coast, to the beach. And, thereon, as with most John Candy comedies, all this hilarity ensues. There's all these problems with they're in the wrong house. There's issues with just this and that. I mean, I don't want to talk about all the funny stuff because it'll really spoil it. But they're just, down there trying to live it up and have this good beach vacation, and there's all this craziness and all these problems. And there's this other guy that's like this real kind of pompous, I think he's played by Richard Crenna, and he's like this yachtsman. He's like the champ. He's like, there's like this regatta, which is like a sailboat race, and they have it every year, and he's like the champ, and he's like, oh, I'm Mr. Rich Snooty Pants, I win every year. And, John Candy deep down loves sailing, and he and his son and all, they kind of get involved with this pirate, this guy that plays like a pirate type guy, that's played by Rip Torn, I believe. His name is Scully, I think, and he's claims to be this excellent sailor, and he owns this fish restaurant called the Barnacle, and it's actually a boat that's been made into a restaurant, and they go eat there one night, and they kind of form a friendship with him, and he's like, oh, I know how to sail. I can teach you how to be an excellent sailor, Anyway, they wind up basically transforming this fish restaurant into a boat. I mean, it is a boat, but they fix it up so that they can sail it in this race. And John Candy says, "I'm going to beat this, snooty pants guy every year that wins." And he's like, "Darn it, I'm a good sailor, And so they fix this boat up and they compete in this race. And so that's the movie kind of revolves around that. And then there's, like I say, all the little funny, John Candy scenarios that he always seems to get caught up in his movies, but very funny, lighthearted comedy, great 80s feel to it. It has some good music, just really a lot of fun to watch. Just, don't have to think much about it. Just put this thing on and just, it'll put a smile on your face. John Candy is classic in it, as always. All the performances are good. The story's great. The jokes are great. Just a fun movie. And Summer Rental, I would definitely put it in my probably top 20, maybe even top 10 comedies. But, yeah, just had to talk about this. Is the basic, just keep case edition, very bare blank disc. Nothing, not a blank disc, but no cover art, no artwork. Just not very fancy. But there you go, folks. Summer Rental. That's my pick for this week. It popped into my mind. Just a fun, excellent comedy. I can't say that enough. You guys check it out. Add it to your comedy collection. You will not be disappointed. And thank you so much for joining me again here on the Movie Reviews 100. Thank you for watching our videos. As I always say, thank you for watching my videos, and those of you who have subscribed to my other channel, Mr. Movie Night channel, of course. I now have over 1,000 subscribers. That is unbelievable, and I appreciate everyone's support. But right now we're talking about the movie reviewers, and we're talking about this channel here. Again, thank you for checking my review out, and you guys have a great week, and check out Summer Rental. Peace out.